Caitlin Clark to get $1 million Lionel Messi offer to play in Unrivaled. The Unrivaled Basketball League, founded by WNBA superstars Nafisa Collier and Brianna Stewart, is looking to give Caitlin Clark $1 million and incentives to play in the league, according to a report by Front Office Sports senior reporter Michael McCarthy. Clark, the reigning WNBA Rookie of the Year and All-WNBA first-team guard, has been a ratings draw since her time at Iowa, and Unrivaled is willing to give her a Lionel Messi-like offer to play in the league. MLS superstar Lionel Messi got a groundbreaking deal from Inter Miami CF to join their club, including a contract valued at $150 million, partial ownership in the organization, and even revenue from Apple MLS Season Pass, among other incentives. Although Clark may not anticipate as substantial of a payout as Messi for possibly joining the 3-on-3 league, Unrivaled could present her with a noteworthy equity stake and revenue-sharing opportunity. Plus, the $1 million salary will be a great addition to the revenue she's generating from her other business ventures. She signed a huge 8-year, $28 million endorsement deal with Nike and does works with other brands such as Gatorade, Wilson, State Farm, and other brands. Unrivaled aims to leverage the Caitlin Clark effect to generate significant interest in their league during its inaugural season. The Collier and Stewart-led league has recently signed a 3-year contract with a 3-year option from Warner Bros. Discovery, potentially raising the total value of the 6-year broadcast agreement with TNT Sports to around $100 million. Although Clark playing in Unrivaled could certainly be interesting for the league, she said she looked to take a break from basketball following the conclusion of the WNBA season, per comments from ESPN's Ryan Rucco during Game 2 of the Fever's WNBA playoff matchup against the Connecticut Sun. "We talked to Caitlin Clark earlier today. She said she almost definitely will not play basketball this offseason. So it is likely we will not see her play again until April." According to Unrivaled president Alex Bazell via the Sports Business Journal, the league recognizes that Clark wants to take a break from the game but is still ready to pursue her as a potential addition. "And then with Caitlin, what we've always tried to do with every player, you have to treat them with the cards that they're dealt. She's been through the last year and a half, probably more mentally and emotionally than any women's athlete's been through as far as anyone can remember. So we haven't had that firm dialogue or firm offer just yet. We are going to make that offer. It's going to be a historic offer, but we're giving her time to mentally escape basketball before we sit down and have that conversation." The players in the league will receive a 6-figure salary, boasted as the highest salaries in professional women's sports league history, along with the equity stakes that all participants will have in the league. Players with a significantly larger following and star power earn more money, such as the Chicago Sky's Angel Reese, who already signed on to participate in the league. Along with Clark, Unrivaled also attempted to recruit unanimous MVP Aya Wilson, arguably the best player in the WNBA, who has a substantial fanbase. But Wilson declined participation this season but left the door open to join the league in the future. "Interested, I'm not going to completely cut it out, because you never know. But I will not be in Unrivaled this year," Wilson said when asked by Nikias Duncan. She continued, "I think that kind of squashes a lot of people kept tagging me. But I love what it's doing for my teammates, and it's creating another avenue for players to play and stay in America." Still, Unrivaled will have massive star power in its debut season and is sure to draw massive interest around the sports world. Unrivaled is set to tip off on January 17, 2025. Caitlin Clark could make $150 million to play in a new 3v3 women's basketball league. Everyone wants a piece of Caitlin Clark. First it was Ice Cube offering a $5 million contract for CC to play in the Big 3 league, then Dave Portnoy doubled the Big 3 offer with $10 million if CC would put up with Coach Clemmer for a season on the Barstool intramural basketball team. And now an up-and-coming 3v3 women's basketball league called Unrivaled is trying to make a name for itself in their first season as a league by offering women's basketball's biggest star a $1 million contract with incentives of up to $150 million in incentives. With the WNBA lockout looming, this might be the perfect time for this league to start. 3v3 won't replace real ball, but with a massive TV contract signed with TNT, Unrivaled could help grow the women's game. While Caitlin Clark would be the biggest name Unrivaled could get, the league has already signed some of the biggest names in the WNBA, including Clark's biggest rival Angel Reese. I'm always down for some CC versus Reese matchups, or even the two linking up on the same team and dominating. Being from Indiana, I'm all in on the fever. So, selfishly, I'm hesitant for Clark to do anything other than work out and practice during the offseason. If Clark were to get hurt in some unheard of 3v3 league, it would be devastating to the great city of Indianapolis. But, playing the game and going up against real talent is how you get better. I remember in the ESPN 30 for 30 Winning Time incredible documentary, Reggie Miller talks about how during the offseason some of the greats that were in the LA area would meet up while Jordan was filming Space Jam, and run full-court games all day, everyone involved better. Dudes like Reggie Miller, Magic Johnson, Dennis Rodman, Patrick Ewing, Horace Grant, Eddie Jones, Juwan Howard, Sean Bradley, LaSalle Thompson, Jack Haley, and the UCLA team that won the NCAA tournament in 1995. The clip below isn't from the 30 for 30, but touches on the Jordan Dome that MJ built on the Warner Brothers lot, and even this little clip makes me moan. I'd kill to watch a full tape of those pickup games. Not only would Clark get better going up against top talent even if it's 3v3, I'm also all for her getting that bag. According to Sports Pro, Caitlin Clark is ranked 4th in the world in terms of most marketable athletes, one spot ahead of Lionel Messi at 5. When the WNBA is offering up a substitute teacher's salary, you have to get paid any way you can. Not sure how long Unrivaled will be around, but get that money while it's on the table.